trade review. Next trade. We got ourselves another NHL trade tonight. This is a long list. Let's look at the first tweet in this series. This was 10 minutes ago. Detroit has asked Gustav Nyquist to waive his no-trade clause to facilitate a trade to San Jose. Nyquist is apparently willing to do so, which would pave the way for Detroit and San Jose to finalize this transaction. Then, Pierre Lebrun quoted this tweet. The trade call hasn't happened yet, but I'm told 2 draft picks going from San Jose to Detroit if the deal is approved. Then Darren Dreger, he quoted this tweet. 2019 second round pick and the 2020 third. That is a conditional pick. So, what we have here is Detroit sending over Gustav Nyquist to the San Jose Sharks in exchange for a second-round pick and a third-round pick. This is pretty significant for the San Jose Sharks. Now, Nyquist was a UFA at the end of the year. He has a no-trade clause, and basically, he was one of the guys that people were talking about. Okay, you got this UFA class, Stone, Duchesne, Panarin, Bobrovsky, Dzingel, and now you also have Nyquist. He was always in that conversation as well. He's been traded from the Red Wings, who are in a rebuilding kind of year, over to San Jose, where he's going to be given top-line minutes, and he's going to be helping them in the playoffs. Nyquist, in the past, however many seasons it's been, he's been a consistent 40, somewhat 50-point guy, and he's just been very solid. We all know the reputation that Gustav Nyquist has built for himself over the years. He's a very solid, very capable NHL player. This season, he's got himself 15 goals, 33 assists, 48 total points in 61 games played, playing for the Detroit Red Wings. Now, he'll be going over to San Jose, maybe helping out in the top 6, maybe get him a spot in the top line, who really knows, but whatever happens, this 29-year-old Swedish forward is going to secure himself a spot in the power play, in the top 6, wherever it may be. Gustav Nyquist is good. And the San Jose Sharks gave themselves a great deal of, let's just say, offensive power added to their already stacked offensive juggernaut team. So now, all that's left to do is see what the condition is for the third. I have to guess it would probably be something like how far the Sharks go in the playoffs, or if they re-sign Nyquist, something weird like that. I'm not really too sure, but if it was up to me, I'd say that Gustav Nyquist probably would still go to free agency. I'm not too sure. Obviously, though, if the Sharks do end up winning the cup or something with Nyquist, it's not guaranteed if he stays. We saw the same thing with Antoine Vermette a few years ago with the Blackhawks and the Coyotes. So, overall, things might be really cool here, but for the Detroit Red Wings point of view, this is great. You guys get yourself a few picks for a guy that you really didn't know if you were going to keep next year. There were always these rumors around Nyquist, should he get traded, should he get re-signed to Detroit or whatever, and with this, you get yourself that security. Because what you're really doing right here, if you're the San Jose Sharks, is you're giving up a draft pick and potentially another one just for 2 months. This is a rental deal for sure. And the price that they paid wasn't all too bad. Let's face it, it's a second and potentially a third. So, Nyquist gets his chance to shine in the playoffs, the Sharks get themselves his services, the Detroit Red Wings get themselves draft picks. They already have quite a few, and now they just acquired even more, so that's pretty good for them. And everybody walks away happy. Again, this is a deal that I like for both sides. Just in terms of the value, I think the San Jose Sharks probably won this one because Nyquist is an established NHL forward and because of the impact he'll have on San Jose going into the playoffs. This second and this third round pick for the Red Wings, who knows what it becomes. This trade will become really good as long as the Red Wings make these 2 picks good, solid picks. So, overall, it's an opportunity here for the Red Wings to really capitalize in the draft lottery just a few more times with these new picks. Hope you guys enjoyed. This video was your plus Gaming, and bye.